Hey Fab Fam, welcome back to this channel. I am Tinesha Davis, your friendly host, and in this video we are going to discuss the October budget review. Oh yes, in this video we are exposing the budget and finding out what I spent my money on in the month of October. So October was a 3-paycheck month for me, so I made a little more income than I normally make, and this is going to be my income after all payroll deductions, to include taxes, to include whatever is taken out for benefits, and that thing. This number is the number that hits my bank account after all of those things have come out, okay? So, for the month of October, I said, and let's remember that on this side of the paper is what I projected to have happened, and then on this side of the paper is what actually happened. If it is highlighted in pink, it means I did better than expected, and if it is highlighted in blue, it means that I either did worse than expected or I did not budget for it at all, okay? So I projected that I was going to make $16,252, and this is from all sources of income. And I actually made $16,947. HOA, $95. The gas bill, I said $25, it came in at $20. Electricity, $316. The water bill was $203, and that is for the quarterly water bill. Cell phone for 3 cell phones, $193. The internet, I said $80, it came in at $72, and I discussed this with you guys in the is the $250 credit card fee worth it for the American Express Gold? Check out the Eye in the Sky if you did not see that video. But what I said is that the American Express Gold has a benefit where it gives you 10% back on things like cable and streaming services. And so that's why the $72 is the internet fee, because I was credited $8 back to my credit card bill. Security systems on 2 homes, $120. The lawn service, $120. Insurance, I said $144, and it actually came in at $153. I did not call to find out what the increase was about, so we're going to let it ride for now. Property taxes, I said $500. I was a little off. It was $508, and that is for the car's personal property taxes for 2 cars. Tax preparation fee, $710. Yes, I know that's a little high, but I do have a lot of schedules. Schedule E, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, all of those schedules are filed and necessary when doing my taxes because of the multiple businesses that I have. Easy Pass, $25. Now, when it comes to things like the groceries and my miscellaneous stuff, I don't budget for these things. What I try to do is what I call mindful spending. I think in my head, is this necessary? And I'm just very aware and cognizant whenever I pull out my credit card to buy anything. Okay, so what we're going to see here is what I paid last month in groceries, which was $83. And in this month, I spent $123 in groceries. The increase was because I had company, y'all. My man came and visited me. So we had to buy some more eggs and bacon than I normally buy. Household miscellaneous, last month I spent $132. This month I spent $181. And it was on some necessary things like batteries and dish detergent and body wash and things like that. Now, let's go over and talk about the fun stuff. In the fun stuff, I spent $25 in subscription services, and that is for Netflix, and that is for YouTube Red or YouTube Prime. I don't know what they're calling themselves these days. But basically, I pay for YouTube every month, and that way I don't have to watch commercials. When I watch all of you, those of you who have YouTube channels, when I watch your lovely videos, no commercials pop up for me. Nails, $65. Eyelashes, $95. And fun miscellaneous. Last month I spent $176. This month I spent $358. And let's see. That was on stuff like this. I purchased a course on advertising and sponsor and all of that stuff. That was only $40. I purchased some planners and some magazines. That was $73. I purchased, I went to the Kennedy Center to see a play, and that came to $136 for the play tickets as well as the parking. And $51 was spent in clothes. So that was what some of that miscellaneous was, what happened in miscellaneous. Restaurants. Last month I spent $150 in restaurants. This month I spent $260 in restaurants. And one of them was because, again, Jay visited and we went to this restaurant called 7 Reasons, and that came to $126. Now, it's hilarious because he and I actually disagree on this. I pay with my credit card because, again, with my credit card, I get 4 times the restaurant price, right? So $126 times 4. I'm using my credit card. Jay doesn't use credit cards. He always just spends cash or he uses his debit card. So sometimes when we're together, I convince him to let me play with my credit card so that I can rack up points, and then he Cash-Apps me the money. So for this restaurant, he Cash-Apped me the money for the restaurant, but I used the money for something else, because I told him it was my treat. So therefore, I have this in my line item as my treat, and in his budget, he also has in his line item as his treat. So it's so funny. But he says, nope, I gave you the money. I'm like, well, I did something different with that money. So I paid for the restaurant. But according to him, he paid for the restaurant. So according to us, we both paid for the restaurant. But in the meantime, I paid $260 in restaurants this month. Getaway, I had set aside $300 for getaway. At the time, I didn't have a line item for that, but I did purchase my round trip plane ticket. I purchased a ticket flying to Vienna and a ticket coming back from Prague. And that came up to $305 because I had a credit card that had about 23,000 points on it. So I just wanted to use up those points. So I applied those points to this ticket, which brought down the cash that came out of my pocket to $305. And I think that is pretty dope to buy a ticket round trip to Europe and back and only pay $305 out of my own pocket for that. And so that's what happened there. Now, when I originally did my budget, this meant that I was going to have $1,901 remaining. And of course, that was factoring in what I projected to my income to have been. So this is what I also did additionally in the fund department with my money. I paid my Amex fee. We talked about this is the $250 fee worth it? And I determined in that video it was. Go check it out again if you haven't seen it. So I paid that $250 American Express fee. I also paid a $95 fee for another credit card that I have. And I paid $119 for Amazon Prime. Me and the girls did a little getaway this weekend, and I paid $96 for the hotel. It actually came to $111, but I didn't know that at the time because I paid the holding fee, which was $96. So then when taxes and all of that was added, it came to $111. But that was totally my treat. And then I put down $1,000 on an Abraham-Hicks cruise that's going to take place in 2020. Now let's jump over to money goals. In money goals, I said I was going to give $1,100 in gifts. I actually gave $1,080 in gifts. $2,130 went to the 401k. And I was able to send $130 to savings because that is what was left over. And so every dollar gets an assignment. Every dollar has to go somewhere. And so that went to my savings account. $8,100 went to my mortgage. That was about $5,000 extra than what I normally pay on my mortgage. So I'm very happy with that. And guys, that is it. That is everything that I did with my money in the month of October. So like I said, money is almost like it's out there gossiping about you. It's out there telling a story about you. So that is the story that my money told about me for October. What story is your money out there saying or telling about you? Again, guys, don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already a member of the Fab family, and leave a comment if you have any questions or want to talk about anything. Until the next video, y'all, peace.